Still have no women in your life? I know you hate that, but I got you. Listen, I'm Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I'm dropping my bad boy membership holiday sale from now up until January 1st, 2026, right? So when you join the bad boy membership, you're going to get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. And on this sale, you're going to get a whole bunch of free bonuses, all right? Check this out. Now, when you join the Bad Boy membership on the holiday sale, you're going to get the ultimate Bad Boy package for free. Now, this includes the Bad Boys Guide to Dating program, How to Have Sex with 2 Women a Day ebook, Manhood and the Game seminar, the Magnificent 10 Crucial Dating Tips for Men, Banned from YouTube Dating Advice mixtape, How to Pick Up and Date Multiple Women seminar, and How to Pick Up and Date Multiple Women seminar audio version. You're also going to get these other bonus programs for free. The Simple Way to Talk to Women, The Abundance Mindset, How You Must Think and Act to Date Multiple Women Successfully, The Conversation Booster, Learn What to Say to Make Women Want to Date and Have Sex with You, The Confidence Booster, Learn How to Be the Confident Man That Women Are Attracted to, What Every Man Should Know About Sex, Dating, and Relationships, The Secret Women Code, 7 Things Women Do to Deceive and Play Games with You, Step Up Your Dating Game audio seminar, Stop Being Nice and Friendly, How to Quit Being the Nice Guy That Gets Stuck in the Friend Zone, and Man Up, Principles Every Man Should Live By to Be Successful in Love and in Life. So with the ultimate bad boy package, you're getting 16 programs that equal up to about $2,000 in value for free just by joining the Bad Boy membership on the holiday sale. But wait, there's more. You're also going to get the How to Be the Guy Women Just Want for Sex audio program for free. Now, this audio program is exclusive to the Bad Boy membership holiday sale, which means you cannot get this audio program anywhere else. This is exclusive to this sale. So if you want this program, you got to join badboymembership.com to get on the holiday sale. So when you join the Bad Boy membership holiday sale, you're getting access to the Bad Boy membership with over 125 programs. You're also going to get the ultimate Bad Boy package, which is $2,000 worth of programs for free. And then you're also going to get the How to Be the Guy Women Just Want for Sex audio program for free. All right, guys. So remember, you have from now up until January 1st, 2026 to get on this sale. Go straight to badboymembership.com or click the link below to join the badboymembership.com so you can join the membership and get all these free bonuses. All right. So that's pretty much it, guys. I'm out of here. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone. I'm out. Yo, we here. What's popping? What's going on? What's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So, last show of the year right here. And this is actually the last day that you guys can donate $5 tomorrow. Starting tomorrow, it's going to be $10 up to donate to call in, $20 per story. And we're gonna make it happen that way. But guys, also make sure that you guys get on the Bad Boy membership holiday sale. You got till tomorrow. So tomorrow officially is the last day. But make sure you guys go and get that right now. Also, make sure that you guys go to, hold on, let's get to this website right here. Make sure that you guys also go to this website, CunninghamElements.com. Make sure you guys do that. Get the Masculine Identity soap, get the parfum, get the shea butter, and it's 25% off for the holiday sale. 25% off for the holiday sale right now on CunninghamElements.com. Make sure that you guys do that and get that going. You feel what I'm saying? Also, make sure that you guys go here to this website, shoplocario.com. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure you guys get the online dating consultation with myself and April. Get the massive game collection, get Master the Vetting Process, get How to Have Sex with 2 in a Day, ebook, audiobook. Also, make sure you get all the other stuff here, all the other books, programs, and everything on shoplocario.com. You can get it right now. Also, make sure you guys go to masculineidentitymembership.com. Join the Masculine Identity Membership so you can get on the Zoom calls with Miles. Make sure you do that. Also, make sure, again, go to badboymembership.com to check out the Bad Boy membership. We are on the holiday sale right now. And last but not least, make sure that you guys go to this joint right here, which is the Patreon. Make sure you guys do that to get on the Bad Boy Show. And we just recorded a new Bad Boy Show earlier. I'm going to post that up right after this show. So make sure you guys join the Bad Boy Show. We talk about current events and we spit heavy game on the Bad Boy Show. So make sure you guys go to patreon.com/Mr. Locario to check out the Bad Boy Show and get that going. All right. So shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the building. Shout out to my lovely lady, April MC. Shout out to April MC in the building. Corey 2S, Dan Frank, Demetrius, what's going on? Omar, what's popping? My Life is Jay, what's going on? Ludway's in the building. What's popping? Omar Gray, what's good? What's going on with you? Mike Chain in the building. Don't get mad. What's popping in the building? Mike Chain, appreciate you. Duke Alex, who else we got up in here? Shout out to everybody. So today's show is not going to be a long show. So it's going to be like less than an hour. So if you guys want to call up, now would be the time, because we are not going to be on here long. And guys, remember, this is the last show of the year, last show of the year. You understand what I'm saying? So make sure you guys come through and get this game. All right. So today's show, we're going to be talking about something very important. And we're talking about how you should never take a woman seriously when she tells you this. Right? Yeah. What is this thing? What is this thing that you're not supposed to take a woman seriously about, right? So, and you got to pay attention to what I'm saying, because this is going to happen, or, you know, you haven't realized that it's happened already, but this is going to happen. This has been happening. And I'm sure that you guys are seeing this happening all the time when it comes to you dealing with women, right? And the thing that you need to make sure that you're not taking seriously when a woman tells you is, do not take seriously when a woman tells you what she is looking for or what she wants in a relationship. Don't ever do it. Don't do it. So, never, ever take what women say they want or what they're looking for in a relationship. Don't take that seriously. Don't worry about all that. All right. Now, I say that because what happens is that you might be talking to a woman on an individual level, right? You're on a date with a girl, or, you know, you're talking to some girl on the phone, interacting with a chick, and then she's telling you the type of relationship that she wants or what she's looking for, right? Or you might hear women on, podcasts, women just making videos on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok. You're watching women say all these things that they want, right? You see on dating sites, the woman is like, oh, I'm looking for a long-term relationship. I'm looking for something serious and all this other stuff. Now, when I tell you to not take it seriously, understand that a lot of times what you're going to hear is women saying that they want something long-term. They're dating with intentions. They're not playing games. They're serious and all these other things. So a lot of times women will say these things, right? And when they're saying these things, it's not that they're lying. Like the chick could actually want that thing. She could say, I'm looking for a boyfriend. I want a boyfriend. I want a husband. I want something serious, right? And she's not necessarily lying about that, right? But I'm going to tell you why you shouldn't take it seriously. The reason why you shouldn't take it seriously, whether you're hearing this from a woman on an individual level, or you're hearing women just say this and you hear this stuff going around, is that a lot of times when you hear these things, what you'll usually do, right, is you usually take her seriously. And then therefore, in some situations and in some cases, you're going to alter the way that you interact with women, right? So let's say, for example, you're just trying to hook up with girls, right? And then so you meet a woman that you want to hook up with, and you guys are like, getting a drink or something like that. And she tells you, oh, I'm looking for something serious. I'm not trying to play games. I don't want anything that's just casual and all this other stuff. So you're thinking, damn, I don't really want anything serious with this chick. I'm just, I just want to make this like a casual, fun type of thing. Right. So now you're going to either do one of two things. You're going to lie to her and act like or pretend you want what she wants, right? So you're going to act like you want something serious in some form or fashion. You're going to say, oh yeah, I feel you. I'm not really out here just trying to just be a fuck boy and shit. I'm trying to find something real too and all this other stuff. So you might end up saying things like that to match what she's saying in order to keep things going with her. You understand what I'm saying? So you might do that thing right there, right? Or what will happen is that because you are listening to what she's saying and you're taking her seriously, you might say to yourself, damn, well, I want to hook up and she wants something long-term and serious. So I'm just going to call it a day, fall back, and then keep it moving, right? So you're thinking that there's no way that you guys could actually hook up because she's saying that she wants something serious, right? Now, the reason why I'm telling you guys not to take what women say seriously about what they're looking for, what they want in a relationship, is because a lot of times what happens is women, they are just talking about how they feel about what they want, right? But when it comes down to it, they're not actually following through on the things that they say that they want. That's one thing. But two, you as a man, you don't need to focus on what a woman says she wants. You need to focus on what you want and then relay that to the woman and then see if she follows that. That's all you got to do. Right? So what happens is that, like I said, a girl may be telling you on a date she's looking for something serious, right? And you're not. And so what you're supposed to do is disregard what she's saying, let her know what you want to do, and then give her the opportunity to follow that or not. It's really that simple. So give you a perfect example. Let's say you're on a date with a chick, y'all are drinking, you're talking or whatever, and she's like, oh, I'm dating with intentions and I'm looking for my person. And, I really want something serious, right? So you look at her, you say, you know what? That sounds really good. Like, I love that for you. But check this out. How about while you are looking for your person and you're looking for that special guy, how about we have some fun in between time? And, I fuck the shit out of you, make you come a few times, and then, you just continue to look for your man. Be like, baby, I support everything you're talking about. I do. I hope you find that man, but I'm not him. So how about we have some fun in between time while you're looking for that guy? I hope you find that guy. You see what I'm saying? Like, you're just focused on what you want. And then you give her the opportunity to follow that. Because this is the thing. Even though she wants that Prince Charming, perfect dude, that's fine. But that's none of your business. That's her business. That's something she has to find for herself. Now, what could happen is in that particular situation, she could decline. She'd be like, no, I'm actually not really trying to make that type of stuff happen because I want to date with intentions. And you're like, hey, you know what? No problem. Listen, if you change your mind, you got my number, holla at me. Right? But what happens is that you're not taking into account what she's saying she wants. Because a lot of times women will say these things and they still have sex with you after you let them know that this is what you want. Now, what you don't want to do is you don't want to pretend you want what she wants just to try to get sex. That's not what you should be doing. So if the girl is letting you know she's dating with intentions and she wants like this, type of nice, honeymoon type of vibe with a guy and all this other stuff, don't pretend to be that just to have sex. No, you let her know that you are not going to be that. You let her know what the deal is. You let her know the direction you're going in. And you're saying, hey, you're welcome to come along in this ride with me. Right? But you are not taking what she says seriously by you trying to alter what you want to do or you pretending to be what she wants, which is what the average person would do. The average guy would pretend to be something in order to get access to sex, right? Because the average guy is trying to chase a woman down to get pussy, right? But when you have game, you give a woman an opportunity to get on your dick. And this is the thing. The reason why I'm telling you not to take it seriously when a woman is telling you these things is because, again, she's talking about how she feels. But the part she's not going to tell you is, even though she wants a long-term relationship with a particular guy, that still doesn't mean that she doesn't want dick, right? So while she's looking for that guy, she's still getting dick. Because check this out. If you have a woman who's been single for 2 years, right, and she's been dating, and she's open to the idea of having a boyfriend, a husband, or whatever it is like that, you think that this woman isn't having sex? You think that just because this woman is, single out here looking for her man, that she's not fucking? No, she's fucking. She's fucking on her journey to finding that guy. So if you are the type of guy who just wants to hook up and do something casual, then you and her could do that together. But the thing is that you have to present that to her, and you present that to her because you're letting her know this is what you want. But what you don't want to do is take what she's saying seriously about a long-term thing and then make that influence how you respond to her. You see what I'm saying? Because see, a lot of you guys are scared of a woman walking away. No, she should walk away if she's not going to, basically go down the direction you're going. That's fine. But what you don't want to do is you don't want to pretend to be what she's saying she wants, which is what the average guy would do. And this is why a lot of dudes have drama and issues with women, because they're pretending to be what women say they want, instead of actually just being real and letting a woman know, hey, this is what it is. Either you're with it or you're not. That's all you got to do. Because this is the thing. If she wants it to happen sexually, then she will actually follow your lead, whether or not she's telling you that she wants something long-term or not. But what the problem is that a lot of guys listen to women. And so most guys make their moves based on listening to women. And that's a mistake, because essentially, if you're making moves listening to women, you are following women. You understand what I'm saying? So the thing is that you present a woman an opportunity to get with you. So, hey, if you want to get with me, this is what it is. That's fine if you want a boyfriend, a husband, and all that other stuff. It's just not going to be me. You understand? It's not going to be me. That's all you got to say. See, a lot of you guys think that when women say certain things, they actually mean exactly what they're saying when they're saying that thing. Remember, I said the only thing you need to pay attention to when a woman says is stop, no, don't, or I'm pregnant. You understand what I'm saying? That's all you need to pay attention to. But if the girl is like, oh, because again, you guys are going to hear this all the time, and women are going to say these things. Women are going to say that they want boyfriends, husbands, long-term situations, dating with a purpose, relationship. I get it. They're going to want that because women love and crave non-sexual attention. Women want to be in relationships. Women want husbands. Women want boyfriends. Women want to date. Women want to be in the company of men. Women want, you understand what I'm saying? They want all these things, and there's nothing wrong with that. They can have whatever they want. This is the funny part, though, because this is what you got to understand, is that women, they'll say they want a boyfriend. They'll say they want a serious relationship. Do you know that damn near every woman could have a serious relationship in like a week or two if they wanted to? You understand what I'm saying? Like if every woman could find a guy, multiple guys, who would be in a relationship with them next week. The problem is that they don't want those guys. You understand what I'm saying? They don't want those guys. So a woman is saying, I want to date with intentions. I want a guy who's going to court me. I want a guy who's going to be a gentleman. There's plenty of dudes who will court her. There's plenty of dudes who will be a gentleman. There's plenty of dudes who do all the things, but she doesn't want those guys. So if what she's saying she could get, but won't do it, why are you taking her seriously when she's saying that these are the things she wants? You understand? Why are you taking her seriously? Because the thing is, she wants those things, but she wants them from a particular guy. And that particular guy, other women want that same thing from that particular guy. But guess what? That particular guy knows all the women want him for that thing. And usually that particular guy is not trying to stay with any one of these women, which is why these women can't get that particular guy. You see what I'm saying? But if they really wanted the thing, marriage, commitment, right? A guy who gives a fuck about them. There's lots of guys out there like that. But see, the problem is that you gotta understand that women, they don't realize that in order for them to really get that cracking, in most cases, they're going to have to compromise and settle. You see what I'm saying? And so, since they're not going to compromise and settle, what they're saying is that, hey, this is what I want. They're telling you that's what they want, is the guy who's going to be there for them, be their boyfriend, be their husband or whatever. But you don't have to take that seriously. You understand? Because those same women who say they want that, they're still going to fuck the guy that they're sexually attracted to. They're still going to have casual sex with the guy that they're sexually attracted to. Right? So what point is it that you're sitting there listening to her talking about she wants to date with intentions when she's going to fuck the guy casually that she's sexually attracted to? So if you are the guy she is sexually attracted to, right? And if she's telling you she wants to date with intentions and have a gentleman and take it slow and get to know him and be courted and all that other stuff, does that really apply to you when she knows she's sexually attracted to you and she's going to fuck you anyway? You understand what I'm saying? Like, she's going to have sex with you anyway. Like, I've been on dates like that where the girl is like, you know, they ask you, oh, what are you looking for? What are you looking for? I'm like, listen, I'm looking for your face in a pillow and your ass in the air. That's what I'm looking for. Right? And she said, oh, but, you know, I'm really trying to like date with intentions. And I'm looking for something serious. I'm like, okay, listen, that's fine. I hope you get that. I support that. Listen, if I find a guy, if one of my friends are looking for something, I will hook you guys up. But for now, though, for tonight, we could go back to my place and get it cracking. You understand what I'm saying? We could go and get it cracking. And then either she's going to be with it or she's not. Like I've had times where a chick will tell me all of this, oh, I'm looking for something serious. I'm not here to play games. I don't want nothing casual. And I just end the conversation and I'm like, well, listen, I just want to hook up. So, you know what I'm saying? That's what it is. And so I'm about to bounce because she's on that type of stuff and she's telling me that that's all she wants to do. So I was like, hey, well, look, we're just not on the same page. And then I have the chick run after me or chase after me. She's like, hold on, wait, hold on 1 second. And then she ends up consenting to hooking up. And then we hook up. So what was all of this talk about, Oh, well, I'm dating with intentions. I'm trying to make something serious. Why would I take that seriously? You see what I'm saying? Remember, women will speak about how they feel and what they want, but women are not actually actively doing the things to get that. So they're like, all the guys that they know would wife them up, they don't want because they're not really that attracted to them, but they could have that guy as a boyfriend. But then the guys that they actually want as a boyfriend or husband, these women don't know how to be attractive enough. They don't know how to be better than their vagina. They don't know how to be actually, interesting outside of sex. So they can't get that guy that they really want. You see what I'm saying? So remember, it's not your job. Follow what I'm saying here. It is never, ever, ever your job to give a woman what she wants. Never. This is what you guys got to understand. It is never your job to give a woman what she wants. It is always her job to find what she wants and be able to get that. That's on her. She has to figure out a way to get the guy she wants to want her long term. It's not your job. So meaning that when a woman meets you, it is not your job to fulfill what she wants. If she wants you as a boyfriend or husband or whatever, she has to be attractive enough in order for you to see her like that, in order for her to get that from you. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to my dude, Just My Opinion in the building. What's going on, fam? But that's very important for you guys to understand, because a lot of times you guys think that you have to be what a woman says she wants because you want pussy. So you're like, oh shit, I want to have sex though. So maybe I should do what she says, or at least pretend to be what she wants to get sex. And all of that is a mistake. It's all a mistake. So you guys got to be careful of that. Do not be on this shit where you're trying to be what the woman wants. Stop taking her seriously when she tells you about her wanting a long-term thing and she's dating with intentions. Again, when she says that, be like, yeah, that's cool. I hope that you find that guy. She's like, what do you mean? Are you saying that you're just like, are you not like, serious about like a relationship? No, absolutely not. Listen, we can have some fun, but I'm not looking for all that. I'm not looking for all that. You understand? I'm not looking for all that. Now, you could be the type of guy that says, hey, listen, I'm not really looking for all of that, but if I do, find a woman who is on point and, shit sort of clicks that way, and I see her as a worthy candidate for something long term, then, maybe. And that's if you're even thinking like that. You understand what I'm saying? But do not think that you have to be what the woman wants. And this is what a lot of guys do. This is why a lot of guys front, a lot of guys pretend. A lot of guys, they bend over backwards and be on some bullshit because they want to get to the pussy so bad that they're willing to say anything and do anything. So guys, call up 844-672-7300, 844-672-7300. If you guys want to call up, you feel what I'm saying? Today is the last day for the $5 questions and a $10 story. So if you want to call up, it is the last day. You feel what I'm saying? If you have a question, put a Q in the chat. We'll get to the questions. So this question says, content creators glorify 1950s marriage, but wasn't that the era full of shotgun weddings and tropes about wives cheating? Does that really mean men had better marriages? Well, this is the thing. So back in the day, things were a little different. So women, in a sense, in a lot of cases, they kind of had to get with a particular guy, to survive and make shit happen. Now in 2025, women can basically make their own money, do their own thing, right? They have a little bit more freedom. So now women are going after guys that they're sexually attracted to, right? This is actually why it's very tough for a lot of guys to get, to hook up with women or date women or whatever. It's tough because women can now find guys and interact with guys who they're sexually attracted to. So a woman doesn't have to entertain a guy that she's not sexually attracted to, where back in the day she probably would have because she needed his resources. Women don't actually need your resources right now. You understand what I'm saying? They actually don't need your resources. So now if you are not sexually appealing to a woman, if the woman doesn't actually really like you, right, you're going to have a hard time attracting women. You understand? This is why having game is important. So let's go to 702. 702, what's poppin'? Who this?
Yo, it's Jay from Vegas. I hit Miles on the Cash App. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. What's going on? What's going on? What's poppin' with you?
Yo, I just had this situation literally like 2 days ago. So, basically my question is this. I matched with this girl on Hinge, and I went against the game. I was trying to just go against it just to see like what would happen. And I ended up like getting into a debate with this chick.
Oh Lord.
But yeah, I know. And that's a big mistake on my part. But basically she was saying how she wants a dude to have empathy.
Oh God.
And I'm explaining that I'm just trying to smash. She says that guys that just smash, she never gets upgraded to being like in a higher position with these guys. So my question is, given that that's her situation and I just want to smash, like I basically ended it because I'm not trying to make any false promises, right? Like that's, so basically what you're saying is that that's not my problem. Like that's still nobody's problem but hers, right?
Yeah.
If she's not getting upgraded in these guys' lives, that's on her.
Yeah, exactly. That's on her. That's not your problem. It's like, let's reverse it. Let's say you talk to a woman and you said, damn, every time I talk to women, I take them out and I show them a good time, but they never want to have sex with me. Right. And that's like her calling up and saying, hey, Locario, should I have sex with this guy? Like, am I obligated? No, that ain't your problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's the same concept is that if a woman's not getting what she wants, that's not your problem. Right now, what you can present her, if you're just trying to hook up, you say, hey, listen, I feel you on all that, but this is what I want to do. Now, if she's like declining, okay, no problem. You have a nice day. Or you got my number. If you change your mind, hit me up and then we can make it happen. That's it. So the thing is that you present the woman with what you want to happen. You give her the opportunity to either get with it or not. That's it. You see what I'm saying?
Really that simple, huh?
Yeah, it's that simple. Because remember, understand this. Remember that every individual, man or woman, is responsible for their own dating lives, right? So whatever you want to get out the game, it's your job to make it happen. So just because you're talking to a woman and she wants a particular thing, right? Whatever she wants, it's her job to get that. Now, what you don't want to do is try to match what she's saying and be manipulative, because then what you're doing is that you are basically being a manipulator by pretending to be on the same page as the woman. You see what I'm saying? Because then now you're leading her astray. But if she says, hey, I want this thing, I want A, B, and C, and you're like, well, listen, I'm only doing X, Y, and Z. Now, if she says, you know what, fuck it, I'll do X, Y, and Z with you, then y'all just end up doing what you do. But you already let her know that this is what your stance is, and then she either is with it or not. And that's it. You see what I'm saying? Because this is the thing. Even if women want long-term, they still want sex. You understand what I'm saying? Because
that's what I was thinking.
You see what I mean? So, now, whether or not they want sex with you, that's different. You feel what I mean?
So they still, right. So they still want sex, even when they say things like they want a guy with empathy, they want this and that. They still just want dick too at the end of the day.
Yeah, because you got to understand because remember, most women don't have game. So their strategy is let me guilt you into doing what I want you to do. Right. So the thing is you should actually have a desire to be with her non-sexually. So if she has to try to guilt trip you or try to find some other way to get that going, then that means she doesn't have any game. You see what I'm saying? This is why a lot of times you have women who they'll deal with guys that they know they're not into, and the only way they string these guys along is with with them thinking that there's a possibility of sex, right? But they know they're never going to want to have sex with this guy, or they're not really sexually attracted to him, but they're like, I'll take his attention. I'll do this and do that. The problem with that is that when women actually meet a guy that they like, they don't have any skill or know-how to be likable to that guy that they want. You see what I'm saying? Because they've been too busy being attention whores. You see what I'm saying? That's how it works.
Oh, that's deep.
Right.
That's deep. Okay. Cool. Okay. Yeah. So I was, it's crazy because I was just thinking like, I know I shouldn't feel no remorse for what she was saying. Like no, but I just need to keep my agenda up front, basically. I don't have to feel bad for these women for what they want.
No, that's what I'm saying. Don't ever feel sorry because this is the thing. Don't feel sorry for women and their plight. Women know women know exactly what they need to do to get what they want. Just like how men like if a guy is like, I'm so lonely, what they call the male loneliness epidemic and all that other stupid shit. If a man is lonely, he knows exactly what he needs to do to meet women. But is he going to do it? Is he going to go out and approach? Is he going to talk to women? You see what I'm saying? Like everybody knows what they need to do to get what they want. They're either just too lazy or too scared, or both. You understand what I'm saying? So don't feel sorry for some woman that's like, all these guys that I meet, they just want to have sex. Well, listen, you just met another one. Hi, my name is. You know what I'm saying? What are you talking about? You just met another one right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we talking about? It's crazy.
That's real. You said the only thing that needs to be taken seriously is no, stop, and I'm pregnant. That should be a Bible scripture, man. Right. That's real talk.
Exactly. All right, brother.
I appreciate your call. Thank you, man.
Appreciate the call, fam. All right. Yeah, stop feeling sorry for these women. They know exactly what they need to do. They know exactly what needs to be done. See, the problem is women will constantly try to engage with weak men and then use their weak game on those weak men to try to get those weak guys to commit to them. It's terrible. This says, does the same go for chicks who say not into hookups, swipe left? Yes. Because women will say all that shit and still hook up with you. 678 what's popping? Who this?
The chat is not working. The chat is not working.
You said the chat is not working?
No, he says it gotta be 5 minutes or longer to chat and type. And I'll be subscribed for you for years, so I don't understand that.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on with the chat, man. Maybe something on YouTube because the chat's working right now. I'm seeing people posting in the chat. I don't know. Maybe some got deleted, or I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, is that what you call for?
But yeah, I ain't donating, so that's all I call for. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe something. So Juice Sports said YouTube is doing that for some reason. So it's YouTube. We don't know what's going on. So maybe it'll fix itself. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see.
All
right, man. Appreciate the call, fam. All right. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the chat. He said I've been getting that too with other channels. So you said it's like a glitch. So yeah, maybe it's a glitch on YouTube's part. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you just gotta wait for it to fix itself or for them to fix it. It says, what's your opinion about this? I was talking with my uncle, and he was telling me the older you get, the older you're getting, you have to compromise with women when trying to date her, or when you're in a relationship. No, absolutely not. Absolutely. Okay, let me tell you guys something. So when you are in a long-term relationship with a woman, I was actually just talking to Miles about this. We talked about this a little bit on the Bad Boy Show today. See, being in a long-term relationship with a woman is way different than casual or just getting, just beginning with a woman. But I'll get to that in a second. Let's go to 347. 347. What's popping? Who this?
347. What's going on, Locario? This is Spoon. I spoke to you way back. I have to tell you a story what happened because you was absolutely right.
Wait. Hold on. Where'd you donate at?
PayPal.
At
408.
Okay, I got you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do you like that, baby. Come on,
So what's going on?
All right, what's going on? Like, you were so right about you don't allow a woman to push a relationship on you. Because what happened to me was I was okay with a relationship. She came up to me. So I was like, all right, cool. No problem. She was like, hey, what you into? You have kids? That was a red flag for me. She asked me if I have kids. I'm like, no, you got kids. So I already know females with kids, recreational use. So I'm like, okay, she's type cute, no problem. So then we started talking.
Wait, hold on. I can't let you get.
Damn, cuz.
I can't let you get away with it. You said females with kids are only for recreational use?
Yeah, for me.
Why? Give me a reason.
Nah, because the baby father's around. You didn't let me finish the whole thing.
Okay.
If the baby father wasn't around, then we good.
Okay, go ahead.
But the baby father's around. So I'm like, nah, I'm good. Because we already know what that's about. So we was cool. I got the number, everything. Everything's cool. I'm not paying her no mind. She's hitting me up. So she's trying to push the relationship and she's love bombing. I already knew out the gate. I'm like, what is this? Like, she's trying to latch on to me because she wants something. So then I seen it for what it is. I'm like, okay, she's looking for something. So come to find out, things is happening and she thinks we're like really in a relationship. And I'm like, nah, shorty, it's not that serious. Like, give it some time. So she's thinking we're in a relationship. I didn't even say nothing. So she's thinking this. And at the same time, she wants to play the game. You know how women are, like monkey branches. So I pay attention to the clues. She has reckless eyeball and all this other stuff. So I'm already looking at her like, yo, shorty, you a hoe. So I'm like, I'm good.
Hold on.
But
I gotta hit you in the button. So how does she think you're in a relationship?
Because like we was hanging out and of course you smashing and stuff like that. But I'm like,
so wait,
okay,
so you were smashing and hanging out?
Yeah, we were smashing and hanging out. Nothing too crazy. Like we went out one time. What? I can't go out one time with a shorty?
Okay, no. So give me the whole story. So where'd you meet her at? Would you first meet this woman?
We met near like downtown Brooklyn. Nothing too crazy.
Okay, so you met her in person. So you randomly hollered at her, and then what? No,
she came up to me because she came up to me and started talking to me.
Okay, and then what?
So then I was like, all right, cool. I feel the vibe. Like she seemed cool, so we exchanged information and we moved on. So at the first month, I wasn't really contacting. I was doing my own thing. But then when we started talking on Instagram.
So wait. So you got information, and you so for a whole month you didn't contact her?
No, I was busy. I was doing things.
And then what'd you do when you contacted her?
Like she hit me up on Instagram and it was just like some type of small thing like, hey, like I forgot what it really was, but it was just attention like, hey, pull up. Like we gonna hang out, let's talk, whatever. And then she was with it. Like I told her to pull up to the crib, whatever, because she didn't live too far. So then spit a little game. I was like, all right, pull up. She was with it.
Wait, hold on. How long were you talking on Instagram before y'all pulled up?
Only a few weeks. Only like a couple. Only like 2 weeks. So you act like I was going for her.
No, wait. So you was talking to her for 2 weeks before something happened? Before y'all met again?
Well, I wasn't paying her no mind.
No, but you just said you was talking to her on Instagram for 2 weeks. Yes?
Yeah, not the whole time. Like, to say if I see a story, hey, how you doing? She reach out to me and kept it moving. I'm not really on her body like that.
Right. So y'all was going back and forth on Instagram. Okay. So now you who said to pull up? You or her?
I told her to pull up. I was like, you know what? Since you're interested, pull up.
Okay.
And she pulled up.
And she came to your crib?
Of course.
Okay. And then so she came to the crib. Y'all smashed that time?
You already know, cuz.
Okay. How long was she at your crib?
Well, that day she stayed only a couple hours and then she went home.
Couple hours? What? So yeah. Wait, she came in and how long was y'all fucking?
For a good bit. I'm not even up front.
Huh?
Oh, what? I can't do multiple rounds? What's wrong with that?
Okay, I'm just because this is what I'm saying. I want to show you why she is thinking more is more than it is. So that's fair. So one, you're going back and forth on Instagram for 2 weeks. Two, you doing multiple rounds. Okay, so after the multiple rounds, what happened? Like y'all went out. Y'all go out to
date? Like after a week or so, I was like, you know what, fuck it, it's beautiful outside. Let's go out. This was like in July.
And what y'all do when y'all went out?
Just a little lunch, whatever. Nothing too crazy. It was like a little date. So I'm like, all right. But I wanted to go out. Come on, man.
So wait, okay. So let's recap. You were speaking to her for 2 weeks on Instagram. She came over to the crib. You had multiple rounds. And then you went on a date after you smash. You're not supposed to go on a date after you smash, because if you go on a date after you smash, that means you guys are dating. You understand? Boom. You're supposed to meet, smash for like 3 months, then you go on a date. See what I'm saying? So what you did was you were having non-sexual interactions with her on Instagram back and forth. And she came over and then you had sex with her like she's your girlfriend, having multiple rounds. You have multiple rounds with your girlfriend, not a random chick. And then you took her out on a date. That's what I'm just trying to get you to understand. You know what I'm saying?
No, that makes sense. I get it. I got one question though. One question.
Go ahead.
What can I do? But say if a girl like trying to push a relationship, what is the best way to make them feel like, okay, let's wait this out? Because of course I'm trying to wait a year, so this really
but this is the thing though. Okay, let me ask you this real quick. When did she push for the relationship? When did this happen?
Pretty much after the smashing and shit.
So after y'all went out on a date?
No. After the smashing, and then you could say that after the smashing, after we did what we did, and then a couple of days later, she was like talking. I was like, "Damn, already!" And then that's when she started love bombing.
Gotcha.
And I'm like, "Whoa!"
Right, and that's what I'm saying. So the way you stop that from happening is you don't start it. You see what I'm saying? You started it. Yeah, so you started it by treating her like a girlfriend. So this is what you do. You meet women, right? So that day you met her downtown, you should have hit her up that evening and said, "Yo, let's meet up tomorrow or this weekend." And then what you should have did was when you met up with her, y'all fuck. And then you don't text her, you don't call her, you don't do nothing until the next time you want to fuck. So you fuck her, then a week goes by, you hit her up, "Yo, come through again." She fucks, you send her home. Another, 2 weeks or whatever go by. You see what I'm saying? Like it should just be meeting up and fucking. And when I say fucking, not multiple rounds. You understand? She comes over, you fuck for like 20 minutes, 25 minutes tops, and then she's out of there. You understand what I'm saying?
But I'm gonna keep it real though. But what happened if you do like her a little bit? I'm not even going to cap. You do the same thing?
Yes.
No doubt.
But this is what I'm saying. No, this is what I'm saying. This is the problem though. See, the issue right now though is that, because you said, what if you like her? Right?
Yeah.
See, you have to get to real. Right. You have to get to the point where you liking a woman is directly.
Don't matter.
No. Follow what I'm gonna say. You liking a woman should be directly correlated to how cooperative she is with you over time. You understand what I'm saying? So you're saying
that makes sense.
So you're saying, "Oh, I like her." There should be really nothing that you like about her except for fucking at this point. You see what I'm saying? Now, once she's been consistent and once she's proven that she's going to follow your lead over time with just fucking, and you say, "You know what? I actually like this girl because every time I tell her to come over and suck my dick, she comes over and sucks my dick without any hesitation, without any resistance. You know what? I like her because she's following my lead over a period of time. I like her because when I tell her to do something, she's doing it." So what I'm saying is she has to show action so that she can be likable. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, she got to earn it. I got you.
Right, exactly. She has to earn the like. You understand what I'm saying?
Thank you. All right.
That's it.
Yeah, I get it.
It's to earn the like.
Thank you, brother.
All right, man.
All right, much love, man.
Yes,
Appreciate it.
Appreciate the call, fam. Yes, sir. Happy New Year. That's what's up. So guys, we got like 10 minutes left, man. So if you guys want to call in, now is the time. But yeah, let me get back to this real quick. So he's talking about his uncle was saying you got to compromise as you get older. No. This is the thing. When you are in a long-term relationship with a woman, it's not about compromising. It's about you have a particular structure and a way you do things in your relationship. You find women who follow that, which is why you vet women over an extended period of time. And then once that woman is in a relationship with you, then she can have a say in the situation, right? But you're still leading as a man. Now, understand this. When you're in a relationship with a woman, a long-term situation, it's not like everything's going to be hunky-dory, peaches and cream every 2 seconds, right? Because what happens is that the longer you're with a woman, right, the more time and energy she spends with you and the more comfortable your girl can get, right? And then comfortability, right, sometimes leads to a woman forgetting that she's in a position of privilege, because it's a privilege to be with a man. Because understand this, women know that most guys that they encounter just want to fuck them. So when they find a guy who allows them to be in the relationship with them, it's a privilege. So now when they're in this privileged position, they're comfortable, and that comfortability can sometimes lead to a woman just, sitting down, kicking her feet up and thinking things are all good, which means that she can kind of sort of slack or do something annoying or say something goofy that's going to make you be like, what the fuck? Like, why is she, you understand what I'm saying? So you still have to be on your P's and Q's to be able to figure out what needs to be addressed and what can just kind of like chill where it's at, because you are dealing with a female. Right. But understand that there shouldn't be any idea of you compromising in the relationship. You should never compromise. Okay. You think that if a person goes to a company to get hired, you think the company's compromising for the employee that's about to get hired? No, they're not compromising with them. They say, hey, this is what it is. You want to be here. This are the rules, regulations, and all that other stuff. Now that person's been there for a while, right? They've been consistent with the company, right? And the person says, hey, you know what? I want to take a few days off for vacation. Hey, no problem. Hey, I'm sorry I came in late. Hey, you know what? That's all good. Listen, just make sure you're here on time next time. You're always here on time. You came late. It happens sometime. I got you. It's all good. You understand what I'm saying? But there is no compromise. And the reason why there's no compromise, because the benefit that the woman gets by being in the relationship with you, by being committed to you, is that privilege she gets, right? And she realizes, I can't get this out there. You understand? Which is why she's glad she's there. And what happens is that there is no compromise because she's getting the benefits of being with a man. Because if you were to compromise, her experience wouldn't be with a man. It'd be with a male. It'd be with one of these weak, goofy motherfuckers. You understand? See, isn't it interesting how a woman is, when she first meets you and she's really attracted to you, what she's attracted to you? You know why she's attracted to you? She's attracted to you because she's meeting a man who isn't compromising at that moment when she meets you. You're not compromising if she sees you as that attractive guy. Check this out. Notice the guys who do compromise. Let me buy you flowers. Let me take you to where you want to go. And let me do all these things. All the nice guys. Notice how the nice guys are very accommodating and they compromise. And you see how women treat those guys and women aren't attracted to those guys. But then the guys who don't compromise, the bad boys, isn't it interesting? The women are chasing those guys. They treat those guys with respect. Isn't it funny? The guys who compromise get treated like shit, but the guys who don't compromise get treated like kings. Isn't that interesting? You see what I'm saying? Crazy. So you guys got to understand this, man. It's like, stop all of this goofy shit. Like, with this question, your uncle's preparing you to be basically played in a relationship. He's preparing you to follow women. You said if a woman notices you looking at her body, is it better to acknowledge it or deny it? What do you mean? What are you talking about? So you're saying if you're just standing somewhere and a woman sees you looking at her, what do you mean? Like you walk up and say, hey, just want to let you know I'm looking at your body? I don't understand what you're talking about. Why would you deny anything that you're doing? Like, what are you scared of her? You think, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand what, I need to know more about this question. Like, what's the context? What are we talking about? So basically got to get a girl, that has game. Well, this is the thing. A girl is not going to be able to get you unless she has game. You see what I'm saying? Like, she has to have game to get you. You see what I'm saying? Which is why so many women have a hard time attracting a man, because they don't have game. Said if most of society believes casual encounters convey that someone doesn't want a serious relationship, then how would one wanting something serious show that? So he's saying now, hold on, wait. So society believes casual encounters convey that someone doesn't want a serious relationship. So he said, then how does one want a serious relationship? Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. So, and I talk about this in my program, which all of you guys should get at shoplocario.com. So go to shoplocario.com to get master the vetting process. So, see, when you vet women, right? And this is why when you vet women, you're supposed to just hook up with them, have sex for the first 3 months. It's because what happens is that usually when it comes to casual sex, right? A woman is not going to take the situation seriously because she sees it as casual. She's like, oh, he might be just a fuck boy. We're just having fun. He's probably not the type of guy who's going to stay with me, so forth and so on. Right now, what happens is that when you're hooking up with the woman for the first 3 months, and that's all you guys are you're doing. You're not taking her out. You're not spending the night. You're not talking on her phone. Y'all get together, you fuck, and then you see her the next week. Y'all get together, you fuck, and that's all you're doing. What happens is that if you're vetting this woman for a serious relationship, if the woman is really, really feeling you, then that means she will be consistent with the just hooking up. Follow what I'm saying? So what that means is she likes you so much and she's so into you that she is taking what she can get, and she's grateful for every little morsel of time, attention, and energy she gets from you. You understand? So what happens is that when a woman is really feeling you and you tell her to come over, y'all hook up, you send her home, you call her next week, come over, you hook up, you send her home, next week, come over, and you do that for 3 months without her complaining, without her asking, where is this going? What does this mean? How come you don't want? Like, she's not saying none of that. She's just coming over, fucking you, and she's grateful for the dick. What that means is that the woman likes you so much and so into you that she's willing to follow you in whatever direction you're going in. So in other words, if you were just to fuck this chick till oblivion, meaning that's all you're doing, she would most likely just do that till the end of fucking time. But what happens is that when you vet the woman and you've been only fucking her for 3 months and she hasn't been giving you any attitude, any of that energy, and then you say, you know what, this girl's been consistent for 3 months. We just been fucking. I like this chick. She's on point. She seems like a good candidate for wifey, girlfriend. So you know what? After we fuck tonight, I'm going to take her out to eat. Now, what happens is that now that you're taking her out to eat after this time, then she's so grateful because she's like, oh shit, like I'm so grateful for the dick. And now I get to spend non-sexual time with this guy. So now we're going in a direction of it being serious because now you're getting into the stage of you and her actually dating. You see what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is that she went through the casual sex situation without even knowing if this was going anywhere. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is that she is fucking you and she has faith that this might go beyond fucking. You understand what I'm saying? Because you're not telling her, hey, listen, you're not going to tell her, hey, listen, if you make it 3 months with just fucking, I might take you. You're not telling her anything. So she has no idea where this is going. You understand what I'm saying? You're not telling her that if she makes it through the 3 months of fucking, that you may upgrade her to more time and attention and energy. You're not telling her none of this shit, but she's going based on faith, and she likes you that much that she is grateful for the fact that you're even breathing on her. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the type of woman that you would have as a girlfriend and could potentially be a wife. The woman who, when you first get together and y'all are just hooking up, she is loving it without any hesitation, any pushback, any, where's this going and why are you acting this way? But none of that. You see what I'm saying? Exactly. Promotions must be earned. That's a fact. That's a fact. All right, let me answer some more of these questions and we're going to wrap it up. Where was we at? Says the guy getting into a relationship with a woman when he does not have the desire to do it can lead to cheating. Well, yeah, that could happen also. You know what I'm saying? But you shouldn't be getting into a relationship, if you don't have the desire to. You know what I mean? So the caller last week mentioned how he smashed Raw and then got pussy whipped. Is this a tactic women with game use on Sims? Well, it could be, but sometimes guys just, end up getting pussy whipped because they ain't got no game and they just happen to get some sex. And then, that shit just ends up happening. You know what I'm saying? You said if she notices you're looking at her tits or ass. Well, okay, I'm just going to assume you're like having a conversation with the woman and she realizes that you're looking at your tits or ass. So what? Like, are you saying that she says, "Oh, are you looking at my tits?" Yes, I'm looking at your tits. Like, what are you like? What? Like, who cares? You know what I'm saying? You use that in the conversation too. You can use that as a way to flirt. You understand what I'm saying? So you'd be like, "Hell yeah, I'm looking at them titties." You like it, don't you? You see what I'm saying? You just go into that conversation with it. So it says, how can I increase my attraction level so I can attract the kind of women I am attracted to and then find a highly interested woman from that pool? Is there a program on the Bad Boy membership? Well, this is the thing. You should get on the Bad Boy membership because those programs are going to be the thing that will help you be more sexually attractive by you understanding what behaviors are going to be the type of behaviors that make you that sexually attractive guy. Also, how to present yourself with how you dress, the energy, all of that shit is on a Bad Boy membership. You understand what I'm saying? So you guys can, go and check that shit out. All right, last question says, what are your thoughts on guys that enjoy going to the gym for their own personal gain, not to impress women? What are your thoughts? Well, that's what you should be doing. That's exactly what should be happening in the first place. So you shouldn't be going to the gym to try to impress women. You should be going to the gym to do your thing. You see what I'm saying? Now, if a woman is impressed by your physique based on that, that's cool. That's just icing on the cake. But it should never be about, the woman, you trying to impress the woman and all that other goofy shit. You know what I'm saying? All right. So guys, listen, we about to wrap this up. Make sure that you guys go to badboymembership.com, get on that holiday sale. The holiday sale is still going on. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you guys tuning in, man. Appreciate you guys, rocking with us this year. We about to go into 2026. You know what I'm saying? So make sure that you guys, step up your game for this new year. You know what I mean? And yeah, man, that's pretty much it. And I will holler at y'all later. And remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone. I'm out.
Don't you hate that you're about to go into 2026 and you still have no women in your life? I know you hate that, but I got you. Listen, I'm Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I'm dropping my Bad Boy membership holiday sale from now up until January 1st, 2026, right? So when you join the Bad Boy membership, you're going to get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. And on this sale, you're going to get a whole bunch of free bonuses, all right? Check this out.
Now, when you join the Bad Boy membership on the holiday sale, you're going to get the ultimate Bad Boy package for free. Now, this includes the Bad Boys Guide to Dating program, How to Have Sex with 2 Women a Day ebook, Manhood and the Game seminar, the Magnificent 10 Crucial Dating Tips for Men, Banned from YouTube Dating Advice mixtape,
How to Pick Up and Date Multiple Women seminar, and How to Pick Up and Date Multiple Women seminar audio version. You're also going to get these other bonus programs for free. The Simple Way to Talk to Women, The Abundance Mindset, How You Must Think and Act to Date Multiple Women Successfully, The Conversation Booster, Learn What to Say to Make Women Want to Date and Have Sex with You, The Confidence Booster, Learn How to Be the Confident Man That Women Are Attracted to, What Every Man Should Know About Sex, Dating, and Relationships, The Secret Women Code, 7 Things Women Do to Deceive and Play Games with You, Step Up Your Dating Game audio seminar, Stop Being Nice and Friendly, How to Quit Being the Nice Guy That Gets Stuck in the Friend Zone, and Man Up, Principles Every Man Should Live By to Be Successful in Love and in Life. So with the Ultimate Bad Boy Package, you're getting 16 programs that equal up to about $2,000 in value for free just by joining the Bad Boy membership on the holiday sale. But wait, there's more. You're also going to get the How to Be the Guy Women Just Want for Sex audio program for free. Now, this audio program is exclusive to the Bad Boy membership holiday sale, which means you cannot get this audio program anywhere else. This is exclusive to this sale. So if you want this program, you got to join badboymembership.com to get on the holiday sale. So when you join the Bad Boy Membership Holiday Sale, you're getting access to the Bad Boy Membership with over 125 programs. You're also going to get the Ultimate Bad Boy Package, which is $2,000 worth of programs for free. And then you're also going to get the How to Be the Guy Women Just Want for Sex audio program for free.
All right, guys, so remember, you have from now up until January 1st, 2026 to get on this sale. Go straight to badboymembership.com or click the link below to join the badboymembership.com so you can join the membership and get all these free bonuses, all right? So that's pretty much it, guys. I'm out of here. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm God. I'm out.